Okay, wait.
Okay, Dad.
I thought people that were doing Shakespeare
Okay.
were supposed to be good actors.
Well,
I think you need to be better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll try to be better.
No, I mean, you know, at times before you were doing too much.
Yeah.
Too much, too loud, too emotional, and now
I'm not doing it.
It's.
Well, you know what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do Hamlet here, and it's the words that are important. Now, of course, I'm not Hamlet.
The words mean something.
Well, sure they mean something, but I'm trying to follow Hamlet's advice to the actors. You know, Hamlet gave some great advice to the players in the play.
In the play?
Yeah, there's players in the play. There's a play within the play in Hamlet.
That's my point.
And he taught, well, let's listen now. He talks to the players before they go up and play, and he says these words. He says to them, "Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouth it, as many of your players do, I had as lief the town crier spoke my lines. Nor do not soil your arms thus, but use all gently. For in the very torrent tempest, and as I may say, whirlwind of your passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Oh, it offends me to the soul to hear a robustious, periwig-pated fellow tear a passion to tatters, to very rags, to split the ears of the groundlings, who for the most part are capable of nothing but inexplicable dumb shows and noise. Oh, I would have such a fellow whipped for doing termagant. It out Herod's Herod. Pray you, avoid it. Be not too tame neither, but let your own discretion be your tutor. Suit the action to the word to the action, with this special observance, that you o'erstep not the modesty of nature. For anything so overdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end, both at the first and now, was and is to hold as 'twere the mere up to nature, to show virtue her own feature, scorn her own image, and the very age and body of the time his form and pressure. Now this overdone, or come tardy off, though it make the unskillful laugh, cannot but make the judicious grieve, the censure of the which one must outweigh a whole theater of others. Oh, there be players that I have seen play and heard others praise, and that highly, not to speak it profanely, that having neither the accent of Christians, nor the gait of Christian, pagan, nor man, have so strutted and bellowed that I thought some of nature's journeymen had made men, and not made them well. They imitated humanity so abominably. Well, you see,
Now just take some of his advice in there.
Well, I was trying.
I think what he was saying.
Yeah, okay. What do you think?
I think what he was saying was to be good.
Yeah.
Not to be too big.
Yeah.
Not to be too boring.
Yeah, now you're getting it. That's exactly what he's saying.
Yeah, but I'm not sure you're...
Not sure I'm hitting the mark. Well, that may be.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
mean, it's one thing to know all the words.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm trying.
Why don't you just, why don't you just get to that big speech you were talking about? The big famous one you think everybody's waiting to hear.
Well, I don't know if they're waiting, but I think I know the speech you're talking about.
The big one.
The big one.
Okay.
Goes something like this.
Okay.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by sleep, to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, to sleep, perchance to dream. Ah, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin. Who would faddles bear, to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all. And thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er by the pale cast of thought. And enterprises of great pith and moment, in this regard, their currents turn awry and lose the name of action.
Is that it? You know, there's this one place in here, you said with, and you said in, and actually said with.
Yeah, well.
Where you sort of change it
Yeah.
sometimes to fit,
I'm
to
not
fit what feels,
Yeah, well, I'm not
to
perfect,
fit,
Dottie.
feel
Yeah,
what feels
yeah,
good to you.
I suppose so. That's just what happened. You know. But I didn't expect it to be perfect.
You know, all this time you've been putting into all this,
Mm-hmm.
you could have done our taxes.
well, what's a what?
We got to go down to that guy, you know.
Yeah, what's a few months late on the taxes? You know, we don't make enough for them to really
I know, but they
taxes
wanted it
too
on
much,
time.
or yeah.
They wanted it on time and
Okay,
stuff.
well, you know, okay. I tell you what. Since you've been so
You got
good
them
and you helped me
shoebox-
out here, tomorrow I'm going to start those taxes. Okay.
we got two shoe boxes full.
Okay, I'm gonna start on one tomorrow. That's a
I
promise.
made notes on mine. so-
Okay, well, it's a promise. I'm gonna start on one tomorrow. All right?
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
He was pretty good though.
Yeah, well, thanks, Dottie.
Pretty good on the words.
That's Dottie. That's Dottie. And this is Dow's Bill, doing a little bit of Will. Adios.